The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS.
Get ready to learn something new. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe, and we are still learning how to talk about public transportation. We have some good key words here that have to do with public transportation. And the first one is traffic. Traffic. Look at all the cars and buses. The traffic is terrible.
Our next keyword is take. Take. Harry took a long time to get ready.
Start. Start. Something is wrong with my car. It won't start.
Now let's say these keywords together again. The first one is traffic. Traffic.
Take. Take.
Start. Start.
All right, now everybody, it's time to go and talk to Eddie. He has the mission for us today. Let's ask him what today's mission is. Hey, Eddie.
Eddie?
What are you doing?
Why do you have a whistle, Eddie?
Eddie,
Okay.
we can't understand.
I wanted to make you stop.
Well,
Okay, we stopped. Eddie, it looks like you should be in traffic telling cars what to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, but I'm practicing.
That's good because there are no cars here.
that's
Okay,
right.
Just
but,
teachers.
But I do have today's mission.
Oh, that's very nice.
All right.
Okay, here it is. How did Max get home?
How did Max get home?
Well, I guess we'll find out how Max got home in today's lesson. Let's find out right now.
You can also save time when you use public transportation. Sometimes taking the subway is faster than driving in traffic.
That's good. Okay, now, what are the bad things?
Well, many people use it. Sometimes you can't find a seat on the subway.
So it can be very crowded.
Right. You also need to walk or take a bus after the subway ride.
Okay, well, we've talked about some of the bad things about public transportation, and we also found out some of the good things about public transportation. What's one of the good things that Renee talks about here in Conversation A?
Well, she says that taking the subway is faster than driving in traffic.
It's faster than driving in traffic, and traffic is one of our key words. Let's say that together. Traffic. Traffic. Good job. Now, traffic is cars or transportation that goes through a place. That is the traffic of a place.
Traffic includes anything that is on the road. Now, sometimes there is so much traffic that nothing can even move. We call that a traffic jam. J-A-M. There's so many cars and scooters and people that nobody can move. It's a traffic jam.
And people really do not like to be in the middle of a traffic jam. When there are so many things all around, you can't even go anywhere. It's stop and go traffic. And like Andrea said, it could be a traffic jam. Well, Renee says that there is one good thing about using public transportation, and that is you can save time. This is very important. It's important for us to know how to save time. Andrea, what does it mean to save time?
Well, when you save time, that means you can use your time better. When you save time, you are not wasting it.
You're not wasting your time. So think of the things that you can do to save time in your lives. And right now, we're going to go and hear what Thomas has to say about all this.
大家好，我是 Thomas。 首先这里来比较一下 ，sometimes 有些时候 taking the subway is faster than driving in traffic。所以有的时候呢，搭乘地铁呢是比自己在整个交通的里面自己开车要来的 faster 更快一点哈。所以这边的比较呢要对称 ，taking the subway 跟什么比呢 ？driving in traffic。那么中间呢是 faster 是比较级，所以是 faster than。Taking the subway is faster than driving in traffic。有的时候你也可以换成说 taking the bus is faster than driving a car， 类似像这样一个比较的方法。Traffic 这个名词呢是不可数的，路上的交通流量很大，车子很多。There is a lot of traffic on the road。你也可以说 traffic is pretty heavy。H-E-A-V-Y 本来是很重的意思，这边是指交通流量很大。诶，你现在人在哪里啊？我被陷在塞车的车阵当中了。你可以说 I'm caught in traffic。你也可以说 I'm caught in a traffic jam。A traffic jam 就是塞车的意思 ，jam，J-A-M。另外呢，像我们的交通号志就是 traffic lights。后面另外一个字是 subway。之前我们提到 subway 是指地铁的系统。Sometimes you can't find a seat on the subway。前面可以加定冠词 the。有的时候呢，太拥挤了 ，it's pretty crowded， 太多人了，所以呢，在地铁上面有的时候难找到座位。我们来看下一段。
Hey, girls.
Hi, Max. You are late. What took you so long?
My car wouldn't start.
Oh no.
Too bad we don't have public transportation in small town.
Yeah. I had to use the traditional way of traveling.
The traditional way? What is that?
Walking?
The traditional way. Yes, Max, the traditional way is walking. Well, friends, we found the answer to today's mission in this conversation. The question is, how did Max get home?
How did Max get home? Max walked home. He used the traditional way of traveling.
That's right. He did not take public transportation. He did not get a ride. He used his legs. He got exercise as he walked home.
And that's exactly why he took so long getting home. He was late getting home.
And our key word is take. Take. Now the question is, what took so long? Here, take is talking about an amount of time.
That's right. So let's use this word. You can say, the movie took 2 hours, or it took me 4 years to finish college. Took or take.
You can ask, how long does it take you to go home from work? Or how long does it take you to go home from school?
And Max is late. What took so long? Well, his car would not start.
His car would not start, but we're going to learn this key word. Start. Start. When something starts, it begins. Max's car wouldn't start. That means his car would not begin or it would not turn on.
You know, when I was living in America, sometimes in the winter, you had to get up early and go and start the car so that the car would get warm so you could drive it. You had to start it far before you could even start driving it.
That is true. Well, I hope that Max's car can get fixed. Hope it starts soon. Until then, he's going to get a lot of exercise.
That's right. Well, let's get some exercise and walk on over to Thomas.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go.
这里 Sarah 说 What took you so long? 你怎么会这么久啊？是什么事把你耽搁了这么久呢？什么是 What 花了你那么久的时间 took you so long？ 你也可以用现在完成式 What has taken you so long？ 你怎么会这么久啊？类似这样一个意思哈。那你可以说哇，我单单怎么样？开车过来就花了2小时哎。It took me 2 hours to drive here. Wow, it took me a long time to drive here. 我单单开车来这里就花了好长的一段时间哦。后面来学 start 的用法，这边说 My car wouldn't start. My car wouldn't start. 这边的意思是我的车子发不动，所以 start 本来是指开始的意思。When will school start? 学校什么时候开学呢？开学也可以用 start 这个字。Hey, I am starting to worry. 我本来还不担心的，现在你这么一讲，我已经开始有点担心了。I'm starting to worry. 那通常呢，要把车子发动是用钥匙，可是如果发不动的时候怎么办？可以用电线、电缆、电池来接哈。那个时候的 start 叫做 jump start。Jump 就是跳的那个 jump start 两个字哈 ，to jump start a car 来跳接，用电池使车子发动起来。我们看今天的 song time。
Song time.
Huh? Food? This looks delicious. I love food. Hey, this is ice cream. I love ice cream. And mangoes, too. Oh, and lemonade and iced tea. These are great, especially for the summer. This makes me hungry. I know it's not mine, but I think I'm gonna try some. I wonder what I should try first. I'll try the ice cream. Well, here Andrea, hi!
What are you doing?
Well, I'm eating ice cream.
Gabe. No, you're not.
What?
No! Do you know what time it is?
It's time to eat ice cream. Give me that.
Gabe? No, it's not time to eat ice cream.
Huh?
It's song time.
Song time? It's song time!
Yes! Well, today our song is about summer treats. That's why I brought all these treats here. We're going to talk about them.
Okay, that sounds great. I like that. You know what? You brought out ice cream. I have a question for you. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
What is my favorite flavor? Well, that's a great question to ask. What's your favorite flavor of something? A flavor is how something tastes. So my favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate. How about you, Gabe? What's your favorite flavor?
You know, I like chocolate too. I like chocolate and peanut butter. 花生酱.
Well, that sounds delicious too. There are many other cold and delicious treats to talk about.
That's right. Cold and delicious treats. Now there's a good word to know, the word treat. A treat is something sweet that you eat. And are treats always good for us, Andrea?
Well, no, they're not always good for you, but they taste good.
So ice cream is a treat, lemonade is a treat. Hey, what are some treats that you like to eat?
I like eating cookies because they are so sweet.
So cookies do taste good and sweet, and treats taste sweet. They usually have a lot of sugar in them. Okay, you know what? A treat can also be a verb. So you can treat somebody to something.
So if Gabe takes me to a restaurant and pays for dinner, then I can say that Gabe treated me. He paid for my dinner.
And if Andrea paid for something sweet for me to eat, then I can say she treated me to a treat.
Well, Gabe, maybe I will treat you to a popsicle. Now, what is a popsicle?
A popsicle is a treat that is made with ice and a flavor. I have a popsicle right here.
Ooh.
Yes. You see, a popsicle is very sweet and it comes on a stick. So you can eat this popsicle and it tastes so good. What flavor of popsicle do you like? Well, we can also find out about mangoes and ice, or mango ice.
Yes, Mangoes? Mangoes are my favorite fruit. I love mango ice. Mango Bing. To make it, you take mangoes, you cut them into small pieces, and then put them on small pieces of ice. That's mango ice. But there is also red bean ice, green bean ice, green tea ice, sweet potato ice.
Whoa, Andrea, that is a lot of ice. And you know what? Speaking of ice, another good summer treat is iced tea. That is tea with ice in it.
Oh yeah, and there's also banana splits and sundaes, so many other things,
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yes.
I want to have it all right now.
Well, first, let's look at our song time together, and then we can enjoy these summer treats. Enjoy!
Bye-bye. Enjoy song time.
Ice cream lemonade, cold and delicious treats. Popsicles, mango ice, they just can't be beat. Iced tea, banana splits, it is so hard to choose. As long as it's refreshing, we will never lose.
Summertime is fun time with such good things to eat. That's why it's my favorite time to go and have a treat. Have a treat. Summertime is fun time with such good things to eat. That's why it's my favorite time to go and have a treat. And have a treat. Ice cream, lemonade, popsicles, mango ice, iced tea, banana splits, cold and delicious treats. Summertime is fun time with such good things to eat. That's why it's my favorite time to go and have a treat. Oh, summertime is fun time with such good things to eat. That's why it's my favorite time to go and have a treat. And have a treat.
Conversation replay.
You can also save time when you use public transportation. Sometimes taking the subway is faster than driving in traffic.
That's good. Okay, now, what are the bad things?
Well, many people use it. Sometimes you can't find a seat on the subway.
So it can be very crowded.
Right. You also need to walk or take a bus after the subway ride.
Hey, girls.
Hi, Max. You are late. What took you so long?
My car wouldn't start.
Oh no.
Too bad we don't have public transportation in small town.
Yeah. I had to use the traditional way of traveling.
The traditional way? What is that?
Walking?
Oh.
Calendar phrase.
Okay, so you said you were going to that really nice restaurant tonight?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Andrea, are you taking a taxi?
I think so. Well, yes, I'm taking a taxi.
Okay, well, that sounds good. Can I take the taxi with you?
Well, sure, that's a good plan.
Okay, great. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But first, we need to look at today's calendar phrase. It is, are you taking a taxi?
Are you taking a taxi?
If you want to go somewhere, usually there are many ways you can get to that place. One way could be taking a taxi. So you could ask your friend, are you taking a taxi to that place?
Well, are we going to watch a calendar phrase skit?
Yes, I'm so excited. Let's watch the skit right now.
Are you taking a taxi?
Are you taking a taxi? 你要搭计程车吗？
Are you going to the restaurant for dinner?
Yes. Are you?
Yes. Are you taking a taxi?
Yes. Are you taking a taxi?
I'm not sure yet. Taxis are expensive.
Well, if you take a taxi with me, it will be cheaper.
I guess you're right.
So, are you taking a taxi? Will you take a taxi with me?
Sure. Are you taking a taxi?
Are you taking a taxi? 你要搭计程车吗？
Hey everybody, now it's time to go to Eddie again for the question of the day. Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for us?
A question.
Please.
Question.
Come on, Eddie.
Oh, for today?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I have it. Do you like public transportation? Why or why not?
Do you like public transportation? Why or why not?
Yes, I like public transportation. It's easy to get around with public transportation, and it's also cheap.
And it is cheap. Now, we learned that some public transportation is subways, and of course there are buses and other kinds of public transportation. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk
In English on PTS, where
Learning English can be fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ice cream lemonade, cold and delicious treats. Popsicles made.
Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS.
Get ready to learn something new. My name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea. Our lesson today is called Take a Taxi. We're going to learn about this kind of transportation. So let's start with our key words. Say them with us. Our first key word is wave. Wave. Mom waved at me from across the room.
Taxi. Taxi. We didn't take the subway. We took a taxi home.
Act. Act. Ashley is not really sad. She is only acting like she is crying.
Million. Million. There are millions of people in this country, but we only have 4 keywords. Let's look at them again. The first one is wave. Wave.
Taxi. Taxi.
Act. Act.
Million. Million. Great job, everyone. Now let's go see our friend Eddie.
Yeah, one moment.
Eddie.
One moment.
Eddie, what are you doing?
I just need to pay the taxi driver.
Eddie.
Eddie!
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah?
Are you here?
We're glad you're here. Eddie, do you have today's mission?
Today's mission. Oh no, I left it in the taxi.
No, go
Eddie!
get it.
Oh!
Meerkats.
Oh,
Always
thank you.
forgetting things.
Okay. Today's mission.
Yes, today's mission.
Yes.
Here it is. What's in Simon's package?
What's in Simon's package?
We will find out today. Let's begin with conversation A.
Betty is looking at a travel book. She imagines she is standing on a street. She waves at a taxi. She acts like she gets in the taxi and starts talking to the driver. Simon comes into the post office. Betty doesn't see him.
Well Well, this is interesting. Yes, hello, Gabe.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Thank you for waving at me. And are you waving at the students too?
Yes, hello everybody.
That is great. Well, you know what? Wave is a key word, so why don't we start by learning it together? Say it with me. Wave. Wave. Now, when you wave, you usually lift your hand up and you move it back and forth. You can wave when you see someone. When you wave, it's a way of saying hello.
It's a way of saying hello or goodbye. So you can say that you are waving hello to somebody or waving goodbye to somebody.
Well, in our conversation, we see that Betty waves at a taxi, or she's acting like she's waving at a taxi. Now, when you wave at a taxi, it's a way to say, hey, hello, I would like a ride. Please stop the car.
And you can wave at a taxi. And another way of saying you want the taxi to stop is that you say you hail a taxi. You are using your hand to hail a taxi. H-A-I-L. You hail the taxi.
You hail the taxi, and we need to learn that key word, taxi. Taxi. A taxi is a car. You can use a taxi to get to places. A taxi has a driver. The driver will take you to places in the car, but he will also charge you.
That's right. So a taxi, 计程车, is a very nice and usually quick way of getting from one place to another. You can take a taxi.
Well, Betty is not actually waving at a taxi. She is just acting. Our keyword is act. Act. Now, when you act like you are doing something, you are pretending. You are not really doing it.
I just wanted Betty to get in the taxi.
Gabe?
I wanted her to go.
Gabe, are you okay? Why are you crying?
Andrea, I'm acting like I'm sad. I'm not really sad. I'm just acting that way.
Okay, thank you, Gabe. I understand. You're very good at acting.
Okay, well, maybe Thomas has something good to teach us.
I'm sure. Are you going to cry about that?
I'll be happy.
Okay, thank you. Here's Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先看到 imagine 这个动词 ，imagine 是想象，它是从 image 这个名词来的 ，image 是一个影像，所以你自己呢去想象在你心中的一些影像，但是实际上并没有发生，这样的一个动作呢叫做 imagine。像这边呢 ，Betty she imagines she is standing on a street， 她想象自己呢是站在一条街的上面，所以呢你也可以用进行式 she is imagining， 后面省掉 that 这个关系代名词 she is imagining that she is standing on a street。哦，你看那个炸毛毛虫，这怎么吃啊？Can you imagine eating that？ 你能不能想象吃那个东西啊？我们那个时候，哎呀，很艰难的，早上晚上都要工作，你能想象吗 ？Well, I can only imagine。我呢没有亲身经历，我只能用想象。那怎么想也想不出来，那我就会说要运用你的想象力啊 ，use your imagination， 这是它的名词哈。后面提到 wave 是招手，对着计程车招手，接着用 at。She is waving at a taxi. She is waving at a taxi. 那如果跟某人挥手道再见呢 ？He waved goodbye to us. Goodbye. He waved goodbye to us. 就等于是说 He waved us goodbye. Wave 也可以当波浪哈。后面提到的 taxi 呢，计程车也可以叫做 cab. C-A-B. A taxi driver is a cab driver. 最后呢，他假装的时候也可以说 she acts like she gets in the taxi， 还是假装的意思。我们来看下一段。
Please take me to a tea house. 我要去。
Betty, what are you doing?
Simon, I'm going to Asia for a week. This book tells me how to get a taxi and talk to the driver.
Fun! fun.
Yes. Oh, and you have a package. What's inside?
It's a book about New York City. Renee and I are going there soon. We're excited. But I'm not looking forward to riding the subway.
Why not?
I've heard that it's dirty and crowded.
So tell me, Andrea, what did you just learn about the subway in New York City?
Well, I learned that the subway in New York City is dirty and crowded.
That's right, or at least Simon has heard it is dirty and crowded. That's what many people are saying. And of course, if something is crowded, that means there are a lot of people. Too many people that it gets uncomfortable. Well, hey, it looks like we found the answer to our mission in this conversation. The mission is, what's in Simon's package?
What's in Simon's package? It's a book about New York City.
And New York City sounds like a nice place to visit, even though it could be crowded sometimes. Well, let's look at the beginning of this conversation. Betty says, please take me to a tea house. Remember, she is acting like she's talking to a taxi driver. So she says, please take me to a tea house. Now that phrase, take me, means to bring somewhere. So please bring me to a tea house.
So if you want to take a taxi somewhere, this is a great phrase to learn. You can tell the driver, please take me to the mall. Please take me to the name of your school.
Or if you go to your friend's school and you want to meet his teacher, you can ask your friend, hey, please take me to your teacher. I'd love to meet her. And right now, let's go on to Thomas.
Let's do it.
这里我们来学，请载我去哪里，带我去哪里。跟一个计程车司机讲的时候，你可以说 Please take me to 哪一个地方。这边说 Please take me to a tea house， 这里的 a 是等于 any。换句话说呢，带我到任何一个可以泡茶的地方，任何一个茶馆都可以，因为你没有指定嘛。那么如果你指的是这个都市里面的那一家，或者是那一所那一个公共的图书馆 ，Take me to the library, please. Take me to Taipei 101, please. 类似像这样，那台北101就只有一处咯，类似像这样。后面呢 ，It's a book about something. 这个 a book 后面呢讲的呢是什么样的主题？接 about. It's a book about New York City. 这本书是在介绍纽约这个都市。It's a book about Chinese culture. 介绍的是中国的文化。It's a book about cooking. 是呢来教导人怎么样做烹调料理。后面 look forward to 这个 to 不是不定词，而是介系词，所以后面呢要接动名词。I am not looking forward to riding the subway. 我并不期待要去搭乘地下铁。为什么？因为听说呢又脏又挤哈。I am looking forward to seeing you soon. 那么很期待将来赶快跟你见面。I am looking forward to hearing from you soon. 很期待呢能够很快的听见你的回信，也都可以用这样子一个句型。我们来看下一段。
Oh, listen to this.
What?
Over 5 million people use the New York City subway every day.
I read that over 2 million people use the subway in Taipei.
That's a lot of people, too.
Maybe sometimes you can take a taxi.
I guess I could.
Then you should practice getting a taxi with me. Come on.
So now Betty and Simon are going to practice getting taxis. You know, it actually looks like it would be kind of fun. What do you think?
Well, it does seem like it's kind of fun because acting is fun.
Well, Gabe, why don't you act like you are trying to get a taxi?
Okay, well, in New York City, it's cold sometimes, so I'm cold on the street and there are many cars. Hello? Taxi? Taxi!
Oh.
A taxi! Taxi!
Oh, Gabe, I'm sorry. Gabe, I'm sorry you didn't
That's not a
get
taxi.
a taxi, but you know what? You act very well. You looked really good.
Thank you. That's a police officer over there. I think he's looking at us.
Okay, then maybe we should continue our jobs and teach a key word. Friends, our key word in this conversation is million. Million. Now, a million is a number. It's a 1 plus 6 zeros.
And if someone has at least $1 million, then we can call them a millionaire. M-I-L-L-I-O-N-A-I-R-E. Millionaire.
Well, we learned that millions of people take the subway in cities all around the world. So be sure to practice what we've learned together today. Let's learn more from Thomas.
这边 Simon 提到说 over 5 million people use the New York City subway every day. 每天使用纽约的地下铁的人数每天超过500万人。这里的 million 就是百万的意思。那么5 million 所有的数字的单位呢，前面有数字的时候，后面单位不用加 s。5 million 复数是表达在后面的名词上面。5 million people, 5 million books, 5 million pens 后面可数的那个名词加 s， 所以超过500万人，那数以百万计单位就可以加 s 了。Millions of people use the New York City subway every day。数以百万计，不知道多少，超过这么多百万，所以呢 ，millions of, thousands of, billions of 都是同样这个道理的用法。那么要怎么样问才能够让他回答刚刚那一句呢？你应该问他说 ，How many people use the New York City subway every day？ 这样子一个问法。后面提到 practice 这个动词是练习，后面呢要接动名词。You should practice getting a taxi with me. Hey, you should practice speaking English with me. 你应该跟我练习怎么样讲英文呢 ？You should practice playing the piano with me. 你要跟着我练习怎么样弹钢琴呢？这样子一个用法哦。我们来看今天的 Inspector E.
Inspector E.
Hi friends, it's Mrs. E here. This week, Max's car wouldn't start. He had to walk home. Do you remember what Sarah said to Max? Let's look again.
Too bad we don't have public transportation in small town. Too bad we don't have public transportation in small town.
Too bad we don't have public transportation in small town. We sometimes start a sentence with too bad. Usually it means the speaker is sorry or sad that something is not different. Sarah feels sad or is sorry that small town has no public transportation. She wishes it did. Here's another example. Too bad Denise can't come to the party. The speaker feels sad or is sorry that Denise cannot come to the party. Let's try another example. Too bad the subway doesn't come to this part of town. The speaker is sorry or feels bad that the subway doesn't come to this part of town. Too bad Tom didn't do better on his test. The speaker feels bad that Tom didn't do well on his test. Well, I hope you do well on your tests. I'll see you next time. Remember, practice what you learn because use it or lose it. This is Mrs. E signing off.
Conversation replay. Betty is looking at a travel book. She imagines she is standing on a street. She waves at a taxi. She acts like she gets in the taxi and starts talking to the driver. Simon comes into the post office. Betty doesn't see him.
Please, take Take me to a tea house. 我要去
Betty, what are you doing?
Simon. I'm going to Asia for a week. This book tells me how to get a taxi and talk to the driver.
Fun!
Yes. Oh, and you have a package. What's inside?
It's a book about New York City. Renee and I are going there soon. We're excited. But I'm not looking forward to riding the subway.
Why not?
I've heard that it's dirty and crowded. Oh, listen to this.
What?
Over 5 million people use the New York City subway every day.
I read that over 2 million people use the subway in Taipei.
That's a lot of people, too.
Maybe sometimes you can take a taxi.
I guess I could.
Then you should practice getting a taxi with me. Come on.
Calendar phrase.
Here comes the bus.
Here comes the bus. Here comes the bus. Here comes the bus.
Woo! Gabe, that was beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Yes!
You know, it's a beautiful calendar phrase.
It is a beautiful calendar phrase. Today's calendar phrase is, here comes the bus.
Here comes the bus.
Now, if you are standing at a bus stop, waiting for your bus, and you see it, then you can say, here comes the bus.
Hey, Andrea, here comes the bus. It's coming right now.
Is that our bus?
This is our bus.
Okay, well, friends, enjoy the calendar phrase skit. We have to go.
Here comes the bus.
Here comes the bus.
公车来了. Here comes the bus.
Are you sure? What bus is it?
It's the 902.
That's the wrong bus. We're taking the 21.
Oh, right. Oh, here comes the bus.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's the 21. Here comes the bus.
Great. Let's get on.
Here comes the bus.
Here comes the bus.
公车来了.
Now, Eddie, did you leave the question of the day in the taxi?
Oh, please say no. Please say no.
No, I didn't.
Yes! Good. So, can you give us the question?
Yes, I can give you the question. Here it is. Do you like to ride in a taxi? Why or why not?
Do you like to ride in a taxi? Why or why not?
Well, I do like to ride in a taxi because taxis are comfortable, but they're not very cheap. They're comfortable, but not cheap. So sometimes I like to ride in taxis.
Sounds good, Gabe. Well, friends, ask someone this question today and then join us again tomorrow right here on Let's Talk
In English on PTS, where
Learning English can be fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ice cream lemonade, cold and delicious treats. Popsicles, mango ice, they just can't be beat. Iced tea, bananas,
There can be fun.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS.
We are going to learn something new today. Are you ready? My name is Andrea.
And my name is Gabe, and today we are on the go. We're going to be learning about archery.
Yes, archery. Now, friends, this is a very unique sport to learn about.
It is, and we have some good key words to learn too. So let's start here with the first one. It is arrow. Arrow. Archers shoot arrows. They must be careful.
Olympics. Say it with me. Olympics. Only people who are very good at sports can compete in the Olympics.
Pull. Pull. Kevin pulled open the door for his mom.
Train. Train. Rachel is a runner. She trains by running every morning.
Aim. Aim. The basketball player aims the ball at the basket.
Target. Target. The archer aims at the target with his bow and arrow. Great job! Now let's say these together again. Arrow. Arrow.
Olympics. Olympics.
Pull. Pull.
Train. Train.
Aim. Aim.
Target. Target. Good job, everybody. Now, Eddie, what is today's mission?
On the go, on the go, on the go,
On the go.
We are
That's
on
right.
the go.
Okay.
Okay.
The mission. It's a good one. Here it is. What do the archers shoot at?
What do the archers shoot at?
Well, let's all go find out right now.
Gabe, I just read a great book about Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Daniel, everyone knows about Robin Hood. Okay, what did you learn?
I learned that he was a great archer from England. And you know, I think I would like to know more about archery.
Hey, sounds like fun. So where do we start?
Well, we practice archery.
On the go!
To be a good archer, a person needs to know how to shoot an arrow from a bow. The sport is called archery. Archery started many years ago as a way to hunt. Today, it is a popular Olympic sport. To be a good archer, a person needs to have strong arms and good breathing. Practice will help these important things.
So, Daniel, are we making our arms stronger by pulling this rubber band?
Yes, by practicing pulling this rubber band, we are making our arms stronger.
Okay, enough pulling. Let's go find some bows and arrows.
Okay.
Oh! Gabe, I am so sorry.
Andrea, help me get the arrow out.
Okay, Gabe, I will help you. There, the arrow is out.
Oh, I'm okay.
You're okay.
The arrow didn't hurt me.
I'm glad.
And we need to teach a lesson. Well, it's a good thing we have this arrow because arrow is one of our key words. Say this with me. Arrow. Arrow. An arrow is something sharp, and it's used in archery to hit the target. An arrow.
Yes, an arrow can be made out of wood or metal. It's very long and thin with a point at the end. You use a bow, B-O-W, to shoot the arrow.
That's right, Andrea. You said you shoot the arrow. This is what you do. If you want to use this word arrow, say I shoot the arrow or I shot the arrow somewhere. You shoot the arrow.
Our On the Go is about archery. Archery is an Olympic sport. You can watch it or do it in the Olympics.
And that's our next key word, Olympics. Olympics. Good job. The Olympics happen once every 4 years, and this is when the best players from all over the world come and play sports together. The Olympics.
We can call it the Olympics. Sometimes we say the Olympic Games. And if you're describing something at the Olympics, you can say it is an Olympic sport or an Olympic event.
Good point. Now we have another key word, the word pull. Say it with me again. Pull. Good job. When you pull something, you bring it to you. You pull.
Right now I am pulling the string of this bow close to me. Gabe,
Andrea,
what do I do?
Be careful. You have to let go. That way you can shoot the arrow. But you have no arrow.
I don't have an arrow.
No.
Where's the arrow?
The arrow is right here.
Okay, let me shoot again, Gabe.
You can pull the bow and shoot the arrow. But, Andrea, be careful. Let's go to Thomas first.
Okay,
All right.
ready?
No.
大家好，我是 Thomas， 又到了我们 On the Go 的时间了。今天我们要来锻炼一下身心，学习射箭。所以射箭的弓箭手叫做 archer，A-R-C-H-E-R。那么射箭这一门的运动艺术哲学方法就叫做 archery， 不用发后面太重，不要念成 archery， 不用哈 archery。所以我们来造句 To be a good archer， 你要成为一个好的弓箭手呢 A person needs to have strong arms and good breathing. Strong arms and good breathing. Strong arms， 你要有非常强而有力的手背，然后呢，呼吸要非常的顺畅 Good breathing。接下来 archery。I really want to know more about archery. 真的很想多知道一下射箭这一门的运动。那么射箭的动词叫做 shoot， 而弓箭呢的箭叫做 arrow，A-R-R-O-W， 弓叫做 bow，B-O-W。So people shoot arrows in archery。在射箭这门的运动呢，是用弓来射这个箭。那么拉弓的这个动词叫 pull，P-U-L-L。赶快来看他们两个人到底能不能学会射箭呢
Where are we?
We are at the Mingde Senior High School in Sanxia, and this school trains many great archers.
Wait, so these students train to be great archers for fun?
For fun. Well, some train for fun, and others train for something really big, like the Olympic Games.
Wait, hold on a second, Daniel. The Olympic Games? You have to be really good to go to the Olympics. Well, let's go see what they can do then.
Yeah, let's go.
There are many kinds of bows. There are crossbows, compound bows, and recurve bows.
Hey, what kind of bows do the professional athletes use?
Well, they can use a compound bow or a recurve bow. But today, we are going to use a recurve bow.
Archery can be dangerous. Sometimes the string of the bow can hurt the archer's skin. This is why archers wear pads to protect their hands and arms.
Okay, Gabe, we have our strong arms after training, and we have our safety pads, okay? And now, let's see what we can do with our arrows, okay? Our arrows are not here.
I'm sorry, Dan, I'll go get them.
Wait, no!
This way.
Yeah.
Now we know that archery is a sport, and if you do archery, you are an archer. Now, Gabe, I think you are a pretty good archer.
Oh, really? You think so?
Well, you're pretty good. Do you think that you could go to the Olympic Games?
Well, Andrea, maybe I could get good enough to go to the Olympics.
Well, you would have to train a lot. You would have to train every day.
Well, I guess I could train every day. Then I would be good enough to go to the Olympic Games.
Okay, sounds good. Well, friends, let's learn this key word. It is train. Train. Now, when you train at something, especially at a sport, you practice very hard so you get very good.
And you can also train someone else. That means you are teaching them, you are letting them go through training. They are being trained, you can train them.
That's true. And all of the athletes, all of the people who do sports at the Olympics have trained a long time. They have trained to be good at their sport.
That's right. You can say it takes a lot of training to do something well. I must be trained well to do something or to go to the Olympics.
That is true. Well, let's go to Thomas and learn more.
这里我们来学训练的动词，受训的动词叫 train。Gabe and Daniel went to Mingde Senior High School to watch their archers train. 所以呢，他去这个学校，他们到了这个学校是要看他们的选手受训，感觉上是被动，但是用主动，英文用主动来描述哈。To watch them train， 受训。你也可以说 These students train to be great archers。所以有一些学生，他们受训呢，将来有一天能够成为非常好的弓箭手 ，train to be something. So they are training to be great archers. 也可以哈，他们要受训成为很棒的弓箭手。将来有一天呢，甚至 some learn the sport for fun. 有些是乐趣来学的 ，but some are training. Many of them are training for something big like the Olympic Games. 奥运会。奥运会有几种说法 ，the Olympics 也可以 ，the Olympics。把 Olympic 当作形容词 ，the Olympic Games 复数加在 Games 上面也可以，或者是呢 ，the Olympic Games， 或者是 go to the Olympics， 有一天能够参加奥运会的竞争 ，to compete in the Olympics 也可以 compete compete。最后提到说不同的弓 different kinds of balls。哇哦，不同的弓可能有不同的功能。我们继续下来看下一段。
Because archery is a shooting sport, archers need to be very careful. Practicing should be done only at special archery places.
Okay, Dan, now let's see if you can shoot arrows like Robin Hood can.
Archery is a sport for slow breathing and focus. It's not a fast sport. The actions of a trained archer should be slow and smooth.
My one hand will hold the bow. My other hand will hold the arrow to the string.
Now, when the archer is ready to shoot, he slowly pulls back that string. Good aim helps him hit the target with the arrow. You see, when Daniel is ready to shoot, he will let go of that string. Daniel, good job! But hey, if you really want to be like Robin Hood, you will need to shoot a little farther.
Archery gets harder as the target gets farther away. After lots of training, a good archer can hit the center of the target from 70 to 90 meters.
Whoa! Can you even see the arrow? I can't even see it! You know, archery is a lot harder than it looks.
It is, but don't worry, Daniel. You can call yourself Robin Hood someday.
Well, friends, thanks for joining us today at the archery range, an Olympic sport. See you next time on The Go! How do you do that?
Aim and shoot. Aim and shoot.
Gabe, are you training?
Andrea, if I'm going to go to the Olympics, then I need to train. I need to become a good archer. So I need to aim and shoot. Aim and shoot.
Well, Gabe, you also need a target.
Well, I guess I need a target. What's a good target? Hey, where's Eddie?
Right. Well, okay, friends. I think we have some key words to learn.
Yes, we do. Our first one is the word aim. Say it with me. Aim. When you aim for something, then you want to hit that thing. You have a goal that you aim for.
We use this word aim a lot in sports. If you're playing basketball, you want to get the ball into the basket. So you aim the ball at the basket.
And if you're a student, you can also aim for a high score, a high goal, high points on your test. You aim for a good score.
In archery, you aim for a target. You want the arrow to hit the target.
That's a good word. The word target. Target. In archery, a target is round. There are many circles inside other circles. And the very center is the bullseye of that target.
Yes, now some archers do not hit the target. Maybe they go a little outside, but they can always aim and train and do their best. You can do it, Gabe.
I can do it. And we have found the answer to our mission. Our mission is, what do the archers shoot at?
What do the archers shoot at? The archers shoot at a target.
Good. Well, everybody, now it's time for us to go and listen to what Thomas has to say.
这里呢，我们来学瞄准。瞄准的名词跟动词都是 aim 这个字 ，A-I-M。Good aim, good aim helps an archer hit the target with the arrow. Target 就是目标，所以呢，好的瞄准能够帮助弓箭手来瞄准目标。另外呢，如果当动词用 to aim at the target。瞄准那一个目标的介系词是用 at， 所以你可以说 good archers aim at the targets with their bows and arrows。所以好的弓箭手呢，瞄准他们的弓跟箭，针对的那个目标来射过去。然后呢，在训练之后呢 ，great archers 好的弓箭手 can hit a target almost 90 meters away。90公尺以外的 target 也可以被你 hit 击中，哇哦，那么远啊！那弓箭真的是不容易射哈，看起来好像很简单，但是是一项很好的运动，有机会可以尝试一下。我们下一次的 On the Go 再见喽。
Calendar phrase.
Andrea, I heard you're going to a movie.
Yes, I am. I'm excited.
That sounds great. How are you getting there?
Well, I'm going to take a taxi.
Oh, that's nice because taxis are comfortable.
And they are convenient.
They're very convenient. Well, let's learn our calendar phrase. The phrase is, how are you getting there?
How are you getting there?
If someone is going somewhere, then this is a good phrase to ask. A good question. How are you getting there?
Well, let's learn more about it with our calendar phrase skit.
How are you getting there?
How are you getting there?
你要怎么去? Hey, I'm going to the park.
How are you getting there?
I'm taking a bus. After that, I'm going to the theater.
How are you getting there?
I'll take a taxi. After that, I'll go home.
How are you getting there?
I think I'll walk home. How are you getting there?
How are you getting there?
你要怎么去?
Hey everybody, it's time for our question of the day with our favorite meerkat, Eddie!
Yeah, and here it is, the big question. Do you want to be an archer? Why or why not?
Do you want to be an archer? Why or why not?
Yes, I would like to be an archer. I would like to learn how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Andrea, it's really cool. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk in English on PTS, where learning English
can be fun. Bye-bye. Uh-oh.
Bye.
Ice cream lemonade, cold and delicious treats. Popsicles, mango ice, they just can't be beat. Iced tea, banana.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Saturday show on Let's Talk in English on PTS.
Get ready, friends, to review this week's lessons and vocabulary. My name is Gabe.
And I'm Andrea. Now, this week we talked about getting around a city. You can get around by using a subway, or here in Taipei we call the subway the MRT.
That's right. And we also found out that Max and Sarah were watching World Traveler, and I have a question for everybody. Why is the Paris subway convenient?
The Paris subway is very convenient because every building in the city is close to a subway station.
That's right, Andrea. Friends, did you get the answer right? Well, Sarah is enjoying writing an article about subways around the world now.
Sarah asks Renee for help, and they talk about transportation. Now, tell me, Gabe, what is good about public transportation?
That's a good question. What is good about public transportation? Well, for one thing, it's convenient, and another good thing about it is that it's cheap.
Yes, it is cheap, but there's even a cheaper way of getting around. Max called it the traditional way of getting around, and what was that?
Well, it's cheap, it's traditional, and it's good exercise. The answer is walking. That's the traditional way.
Well, Gabe, why don't we start walking and begin our Saturday review?
Conversation replay.
Hi, Sarah. Are you watching World Traveler?
Yes. Today's show is about subways around the world.
Oh, which one are they talking about now?
They're talking about the Paris subway.
What are they saying about it?
Paris's subway is more than 100 years old.
Wow, that's old.
Yes, it is.
Is the Paris subway good?
Yes, it's convenient. Every building in the city is close to a subway station.
That's great. Is it expensive?
I don't know. One ride costs 1.40 euros.
That's not bad. That's about $2.
Oh, they're talking about Tokyo's subway now.
Wow, the Tokyo subway is nice. They have 282 stations, and the trains are really clean.
Yes. Now I am wondering about other cities' subways.
Go on the internet. You can read more about subways around the world.
Then I can write a report about them.
Good idea.
Thanks for coming over, Renee.
No problem. So you need help with your report?
Yes. I'm writing a report about public transportation in big cities.
Cool. How can I help?
You're from Chicago. Did you use public transportation there?
Yes, I used it all the time.
Great. Tell me about it.
When I lived in Chicago, I took the subway to work.
It's the third busiest subway in America. I read about it.
Yes, and people called it the L.
Interesting. Do you like public transportation?
Well, there are good things and bad things about it.
What are the good things?
Public transportation is convenient. Chicago's L has 144 stations. I took the subway all over the city.
London's subway has even more stations. It has 275 stations.
Wow, that is really convenient. Public transportation is also cheap. You really don't need to drive a car.
So you also save money.
Right, because you don't need to pay for gas. You can also save time when you use public transportation. Sometimes taking the subway is faster than driving in traffic.
That's good. Okay, now, what are the bad things?
Well, many people use it. Sometimes you can't find a seat on the subway.
So it can be very crowded.
Right. You also need to walk or take a bus after the subway ride.
Hey, girls.
Hi, Max. You are late. What took you so long?
My car wouldn't start.
Oh, no.
Too bad we don't have public transportation in small town.
Yeah. I had to use the traditional way of traveling.
The traditional way? What is that?
Walking?
Oh.
Betty is looking at a travel book. She imagines she is standing on a street. She waves at a taxi. She acts like she gets in the taxi and starts talking to the driver. Simon comes into the post office. Betty doesn't see him.
Please take me to a tea house. 我要去.
Betty, what are you doing?
Simon! I'm going to Asia for a week. This book tells me how to get a taxi and talk to the driver.
Fun!
Yes. Oh, and you have a package. What's inside?
It's a book about New York City. Renee and I are going there soon. We're excited. But I'm not looking forward to riding the subway.
Why not?
I've heard that it's dirty and crowded. Oh, listen to this.
What?
Over 5 million people use the New York City subway every day.
I read that over 2 million people use the subway in Taipei.
And that's a lot of people, too.
Maybe sometimes you can take a taxi.
I guess I could.
Then you should practice getting a taxi with me. Come on.
Well, friends, we had an exciting On the Go this week. We saw Gabe and Daniel, and they were doing something interesting. What was that, Gabe?
Andrea, it was so much fun to try to be an archer. We were practicing our archery.
Yes, they were practicing archery. Now remember, archery is an Olympic sport. Now, not a lot of people are archers, but we learned that it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of training to become a great archer.
And a great archer takes his arrow and he aims at the target, and he can hit a target from over 90 meters away. Wow.
Wow. Well, we learned about great archers like Gabe and Daniel and some other
Right.
students. But we also heard about another great and famous archer. Who is that?
Yes, he is Robin Hood, Robin Han.
Yes. Well, friends, let's review our On the Go.
right now.
On the go.
Gabe, I just read a great book about Robin Hood.
Robin Hood? Yeah. Daniel, everyone knows about Robin Hood. Okay, what did you learn?
I learned that he was a great archer from England. And you know, I think I would like to know more about archery.
Hey, sounds like fun. So where do we start?
Well, we practice archery.
On the go!
To be a good archer, a person needs to know how to shoot an arrow from a bow. The sport is called archery. Archery started many years ago as a way to hunt. Today, it is a popular Olympic sport. To be a good archer, a person needs to have strong arms and good breathing. Practice will help these important things.
So, Daniel, are we making our arms stronger by pulling this rubber band?
Yes, by practicing pulling this rubber band, we are making our arms stronger.
Okay, enough pulling. Let's go find some bows and arrows.
Okay.
Where are we?
We are at the Mingde Senior High School in Sanxia, and this school trains many great archers.
Wait, so these students train to be great archers for fun?
For fun. Well, some train for fun, and others train for something really big, like the Olympic Games.
Wait, hold on a second, Daniel. The Olympic Games? You have to be really good to go to the Olympics. Well, let's go see what they can do then.
Yeah, let's go.
There are many kinds of bows. There are crossbows, compound bows, and recurve bows.
Hey, what kind of bows do the professional athletes use?
Well, they can use a compound bow or a recurve bow. But today, we are going to use a recurve bow.
Archery can be dangerous. Sometimes the string of the bow can hurt the archer's skin. This is why archers wear pads to protect their hands and arms.
Okay, Gabe, we have our strong arms after training, and we have our safety pads, okay? And now, let's see what we can do with our arrows, okay? Our arrows are not here.
I'm sorry, Dan, I'll go get them.
Wait! No!
This way.
Yeah.
Because archery is a shooting sport, archers need to be very careful. Practicing should be done only at special archery places.
Okay, Dan, now let's see if you can shoot arrows like Robin Hood can.
Archery is a sport for slow breathing and focus. It's not a fast sport. The actions of a trained archer should be slow and smooth.
My one hand will hold the bow. My other hand will hold the arrow to the string.
Now, when the archer is ready to shoot, he slowly pulls back that string. Good aim helps him hit the target with the arrow. You see, when Daniel is ready to shoot, he will let go of that string. Daniel, good job! But hey, if you really want to be like Robin Hood, you will need to shoot a little farther.
Archery gets harder as the target gets farther away. After lots of training, a good archer can hit the center of the target from 70 to 90 meters.
Whoa! Can you even see the arrow? I can't even see it! You know, archery is a lot harder than it looks.
It is, but don't worry, Daniel. You can call yourself Robin Hood someday.
Well, friends, thanks for joining us today at the archery range, an Olympic sport. See you next time on The Go! How do you do that?
Beat the GEPT.
大家好，我是 Thomas， 又到了我们 Beat the GEPT 战胜全民英检的单元了。今天我们来看阅读理解。所以在读完本篇的文章之后，你知道是在谈有关 metro system。所以第一个问题说 ，Which city's metro system was built first？ 所以呢，哪一个都市它的地下铁的系统 metro system 是历史最悠久、最早之前建造的呢 ？A. Paris B. London C. Moscow D. Beijing。到底是哪一个呢？文章有提到说 ，You can find the world's oldest metro system in London, England。所以是在英国的伦敦有全世界最早的，因为它用 oldest 表示说是最老的、历史最悠久的，表示它是最早被建造的。什么时候开始呢 ？It started running in 1863。早从1863年的时候，伦敦就已经有 metro system 了，所以呢，它是全世界历史最悠久的地铁的系统。所以答案应该要选 B。我们来看下一题。Which metro system has the most passengers？ 第二题提到的是哪一个地铁的系统可以搭载或者已经搭载了最多的乘客呢 ？A. Japan B. Beijing C. London D. Moscow。到底是哪一个呢？还是得从文章来找答案哈。文章有提到说 ，Every year 3.2 billion people ride the Moscow Metro。所以每一年有32亿耶！所以32亿每年的乘客呢，在莫斯科搭载它的地铁的系统有32亿。所以这边后面结论是 More people ride it than any other metro in the world。所以呢，全世界最多能够搭载乘客的 metro system 是在 Moscow， 因为呢，它一年就有32亿，好多哈。所以答案呢，应该要选 D Moscow。我们来看下一题。Why would it be nice to ride the Tokyo Metro in winter？ 这个题目不错。他说，为什么在冬天的时候搭载东京的地铁会非常的好玩，很棒呢 ？A. Because it's less crowded。因为呢比较少人，不那么拥挤。没有啦哈，随时搭都蛮拥挤的，因为很多人搭哈。B. Because it's cheaper in winter。文章中有提到说，在冬天搭乘日本东京的地铁会打折，所以比较便宜吗？也没有，答案不能选 B。C。Because the seats are warm。哇，好有趣哦！因为它的座位是温暖的吗？是的，因为文章说 ，Do you know what makes the Tokyo Metro fun？ 为什么好玩呢？在冬天的时候 ，the seats are heated。heated 就是有加热，哇，因为加热，所以你坐下去的时候，座位是暖的，哇，很贴心的设计哈。D。Because the trains are decorated for Christmas。因为圣诞节，所以呢有装饰，所以呢很好玩，没有提到这个哈，所以答案呢应该要选 C。以上的讲解清楚了吗？所以各位同学要怎么样才能够战胜阅读理解呢？要多多的阅读文章，并且在做题之前呢，可以先从了解题目开始，再回去文章里面阅读，找到它的重点的答案。从以上的示范里面，你有没有掌握到重点呢？所以呢，多多练习，你就可以 Beat the GEPT。战胜全民英检。
Song time.
Ice cream lemonade, cold and delicious treats. Popsicles, mango ice, they just can't be beat. Iced tea, banana splits, it is so hard to choose.
As long as it's refreshing, we will never lose. Summertime is fun time with such good things to eat. That's why it's my treat. Have a treat. Summertime is fun time with such good things to eat. That's why it's my favorite time to go and have a treat. And have a treat. Ice cream, lemonade, popsicles, mango ice, iced tea, banana splits, cold and delicious treats. Summertime is fun time with such good things to eat. That's why it's my favorite time to go and have a treat. Oh, summertime is fun time with such good things to eat. That's why it's my favorite time to go and have a treat. And have a treat.
How to.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to How To. I am your host, Ashley, but today I am also your taxi driver. And Romeo is my passenger.
That's right. I'm the passenger, 乘客.
Now, when you are in a taxi, you have to tell the taxi driver where you want to go. Let's learn how to do that. Are you ready, Romeo?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hello.
To the train station, please.
To the train station. I can take you to the train station. That is the first way. Now, what is the second way?
I'd like to go to the train station.
I can take you to the train station. But first, let's look at the third way.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to my taxi.
Please take me to the train station.
The train station? Before we go to the train station, let's review.
To the train station, please. I'd like to go to the train station. Please take me to the train station.
Now you know how to do it. We have to go to the train station. See you next week.
Well, friends, we hope that you are enjoying a beautiful summer's day today, and we're glad that you stopped by to review with us.
Yes, and the next time you go out to get a summer treat, try to see if you can find out what that summer treat is called in English.
And as you enjoy a summer treat with a friend, practice English together. Be sure to join us again next week. We have a new week of great lessons just for you right here on Let's Talk in English on PTS, where
learning English
and reviewing can be fun. Bye-bye.
Ice cream, lemonade, cold and delicious treats.
Learning together can be fun.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS.
Get ready, everybody, to learn something new today. My name is Gabe.
And I'm Andrea. Today we are learning how to talk about a summer drink. Now, on a hot day, it's nice to have a cool drink, isn't it, Gabe?
Yes, it is. When it's really hot outside, it's nice to have something cool to drink.
Okay, and we're going to learn how to talk about that in English today. So let's begin by looking at our keywords. The first one is summer. Summer. I like summer. I can swim outside.
Lemon. Lemon. Do you want a lemon in your water? It's good.
Sugar. Sugar. This cake has a lot of sugar in it. It's really sweet.
Business. Business. Billy has a tea house. It's his business. And we are in the business of teaching key words, so let's look at these one more time. Summer. Summer.
Lemon. Lemon.
Sugar. Sugar.
Business. Business. Well done, everyone. Now, let's see what Eddie is doing.
Hey, you should try some of my lemons.
You have lemons?
Yeah,
oh.
my lemons are
right.
Eddie? Those aren't lemons, they are tennis balls.
Yeah. Eddie, maybe we can try your lemons later. Do you have the mission for us?
Okay. They look like lemons.
Okay, it's okay, Eddie. The mission.
Okay, the mission. Today's mission, what does Sarah love?
What does Sarah love?
We will find out today. Let's begin.
What a great afternoon. I love summer. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I am happy. I love summer. And I love hot weather.
What are you doing?
I'm enjoying a summer afternoon.
Okay. Are you selling something?
Oh, yes. I am. Do you want a drink?
Well, Sarah is outside and she is enjoying a summer afternoon. Now, Gabe, doesn't that sound great?
Andrea, it sounds wonderful. I like hot weather too, and I love the summer. Andrea, what do you love?
Well, I love learning new things. I love teaching here on Let's Talk in English.
So do I. And you know what else I love? I love finding the answers to our missions every day.
I also love that, and we found the answer in this conversation. The question is, what does Sarah love?
What does Sarah love? She loves summer and hot weather.
I also love summer, and that's a key word. Let's learn it. Summer. Summer. Summer is a time of year. It is a season. It is usually the hottest during the summer.
So it's the season or the time after spring. And summertime is a good time of the year. If you like to go swimming, then maybe you can do that in the summer somewhere.
And if you like hot weather like Sarah, you will also like summer. At the beginning of our conversation, we see this phrase, what a great afternoon. Now, if you want to show that you are happy about something around you or that's happening, you can use this. You can say, what a great show, or Gabe, what a great shirt. I like that color.
Thank you. I got this great shirt last night after I ate food at this great restaurant.
So you can say, what a great restaurant. Well, I'm sure that Sarah is selling something great, but we'll find out what that is later. For now, let's learn more with Thomas.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先来学 summer 这个名词。Summer 是四季里面的夏季，它的用法，比如说 I love summer， 我喜欢夏天。那如果是暑假呢 ？Summer vacation，you should plan your summer vacation。你的暑假应该预先做计划，好好的来利用。哎，你在干嘛？我在享受夏日的午后啊。I am enjoying a summer afternoon. To enjoy a summer afternoon. 你也可以说 Hey, what are you going to do in the summer? 今年的夏天你打算做什么呢？ Well, I have to attend summer school.Summer school 就是暑休，学校有开课，有些人必须要参加。后面提到 weather 是天气，我喜欢 I love cold weather。有些人他喜欢冷的天气啊 I love hot weather。 有些人喜欢热的天气 ，I love sunny weather。我喜欢阳光普照的天气。那如果是气象预报呢？气象的报告呢是 weather forecast。forecast F-O-R-E-C-A-S-T 是预报的意思。那如果形容人家今天身体有点欠安，不太舒服的话，也有一个跟 weather 有关的这样一个惯用的方法，叫做 He is feeling a little bit under the weather。Under the weather 就是他今天的身体欠安。He is feeling a little bit 在天气以下 under the weather。我们来看下一段。
Sure. What is it?
It's lemonade. It's just water and lemons.
Only water and lemons?
Oh, and sugar. The drink is sweet.
I like sweet drinks. Can I have some?
Sure. So, what do you think?
I like it. Can I have some more?
Sure. Do you have $1?
Hey, Andrea, do you have $1?
Do I have $1? Gabe, I don't have $1, but we do have some keywords.
Those are just as good. Friends, let's look at these key words. The first one is lemon. Lemon. A lemon is a kind of fruit. It could be yellow or green, and lemons are about the size of a tennis ball. Lemon.
Yes, lemons are great, but they are not very sweet. They are sour. S-O-U-R. When you eat a lemon, sometimes your mouth will start to hurt a little bit.
You know, the juice inside of lemons can make food taste very good. If you put the juice on your food might taste very good. And some people like to have lemon juice inside their water, too.
Yes, I always add some lemon to my water. Well, Sarah's special drink is not just lemons. It is lemons, water, and also some sugar.
That's right. There is some sugar in her lemonade. Let's look at this word, sugar. Sugar. Sugar is something sweet that you add to food or to drinks to make your food or drink taste sweet. Sugar.
If you like to eat sweet things, then maybe you eat food with a lot of sugar in it.
You know what? If you like tea, do you like your tea with sugar or without sugar? Or what do you like with sugar? That's a question for you. Well, right now, let's go and see what Thomas has to teach us.
这里我们来看 lemonade， 重音在后面 lemonade 本来是 lemon 是柠檬，一颗的柠檬 a lemon， many lemons 很多颗的柠檬。但是如果是 lemonade 指的呢是指柠檬加水加糖所制造的这种柠檬水。那么你也可以说you can put a lemon in your water。有些人在水里面喜欢呢放柠檬，或者是 you can put a slice of lemon in your water。加一片的柠檬就可以了。那什么是 lemon juice？Lemon juice 是指不加水的这种柠檬的原汁，叫做 lemon juice， 有一点的不同。后面 sugar 是糖，它是一个物质名词。如果是指物质名词的话，它是不可数的。但是如果当方糖的时候，它是可以数的。比如说 I put a lot of sugar in the coffee， 这个时候指的是指糖类，所以呢 I put a lot of sugar in the coffee， 这个 a lot of 后面的 sugar 是不可数的。但是你如果说two sugars in my coffee please， 这个时候你在讲的是请他放2颗的方糖，这个时候是可以数的。另外当然现在有代糖，所以很多的糖果甚至会说它是 sugar free， sugar free candy， free 就是 F-R-E-E， 换句话说是不含糖的这种糖果。我们来看下一段。
Yes, I do.
Your first glass is free. The second glass is $1.
You have a good business here, Sarah.
I'm learning. Do you like iced tea?
Yes, that's good too.
Then come back tomorrow. Do you want another glass of lemonade?
Yes, please.
That's another $1. I love summer.
Well, Sarah really does have a good business. Today she is selling lemonade, but tomorrow she will sell iced tea. Now, Gabe, do you like iced tea?
I thought you would ask me that. I love iced tea, but I don't just like iced tea by itself. I like putting lemon juice inside and adding lots and lots of sugar in my iced tea.
Well, that sounds like a delicious summer drink. Let's look at our next keyword together. It is business. Business. A business is a place that makes things. It can also be a place that you go to buy or sell things.
And so Renee says, Sarah, you have a good business here. Now, Sarah has a little business. She's making drinks and selling these drinks to people. So we can say that she is in business. If something is in business, that means they are making things or selling things to people.
And Sarah is just starting this business. It is a very small business, but she does have one customer. Renee is there, and maybe some more customers will come.
Maybe they will come later, and we see that Sarah is learning more about this business. It's good to keep learning.
That is true, and let's keep learning with Thomas.
这里 Sarah 说 Your first glass is free. 第一杯是免费，所以这里的 glass 是杯子的意思，也可以是指原料玻璃。那如果是两杯呢，是 two glasses， 比如说 two glasses of water。另外用到 glass 的复数的时候，也可以是指眼镜 glasses， 太阳眼镜 sunglasses。接下来我们看到 business。business 可以是指一家公司、一个商店、一个行号，或者呢是指生意。这边说 You have a good business here, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, 你现在开的这家公司、这家商店、这家做买卖的地方不错哦，这样的一个意思哈。有的时候我们问人家说 How is business? 生意怎么样？今天生意怎么样啊 ？How is business? 那你如果要形容生意不好呢，有一种方法形容它很慢。Well.The business is kind of slow today. Slow, S-L-O-W. It's kind of slow. 今天呢，整个的这种进度呢，或者是气氛有点慢，意思就是说客人不多，所以是生意不好哈。有的时候我们跟人家说 Mind your own business. Mind, M-I-N-D. 不要多管闲事，叫做 Mind your own business. 或者是说 It's none of your business.不关你的事 It's none of your business 这不是你的事换句话说呢你就不要多管闲事了我们来看今天的 Word Power
Word Power
It's time for Word Power This week we are making lemonade In the summer you can drink lemonade Lemonade is made from lemons, water, and sugar. Lemonade. Lemonade. A lemon is a fruit. You need a lot of lemons for lemonade. Lemon. Lemon. When you squeeze lemons, juice comes out. To squeeze a lemon, hold the lemon in your hands and press your fingers together. Squeeze. Squeeze. After you squeeze the lemons into a bowl, you add water. Then you stir the lemon juice and water together. Stir. Stir. Now let's taste the lemonade. Oh, it's too sour. We forgot to add sugar. Sour. Sour. Let's try the drink again with sugar. Sugar makes the drink sweet. Sugar. Sugar. You can share lemonade with your family and friends. Remember these words when you make lemonade, and you'll have word power.
Conversation replay.
What a great afternoon. I love summer.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I am happy. I love summer. And I love hot weather.
What are you doing?
I'm enjoying a summer afternoon.
Okay. Are you selling something?
Oh, yes. I am. Do you want a drink?
Sure. What is it?
It's lemonade. It's just water and lemons.
Only water and lemons?
Oh, and sugar. The drink is sweet.
I like sweet drinks. Can I have some?
Sure. So, what do you think?
I like it. Can I have some more?
Sure. Do you have $1?
Yes, I do.
Your first glass is free. The second glass is $1.
You have a good business here, Sarah.
I'm learning. Do you like iced tea?
Yes, that's good too.
Then come back tomorrow. Do you want another glass of lemonade?
Yes, please.
That's another $1. I love summer.
Calendar phrase.
This drink is so good.
Andrea, what are you drinking?
Gabe, this is one of my favorite summer drinks.
Oh, can I try some?
You want to try some?
Yes, can I try some, please?
Well, Gabe, you can't try some right now because we have to teach our calendar phrase.
Oh.
The calendar phrase is, can I try some?
Can I try some?
If you want to try something that another person is eating or drinking, you can ask, can I try some?
So, can I try some?
Well, Gabe, I don't think you'd like it, but I think you would like to see our calendar phrase skit.
Yes, I would. Let's go there now.
Can I try some?
Can I try some?
我可以尝一点吗？
Hey, Marie, what are you eating?
I'm eating ice cream.
Can I try some?
Well, I don't know.
Please, Marie, can I try some?
But I don't have a lot.
I only want a little. Can I try some?
Oh, all right.
This is good. Can I try some more?
Dan, go buy your own.
Okay. Can I try some?
Can I try some?
我可以尝一点吗？
Gabe, do you like our question of the day?
Andrea, I don't know what the question of the day is.
Oh, that's right. We have to ask Eddie.
I know. Oh, the question of the day, here it is. Do you like lemonade? Why or why not?
Do you like lemonade? Why or why not?
You know, I don't like lemonade a lot because it's too sour, 太酸.
Yeah, that's true. Lemonade is not very sweet, but I like it a lot. Well, friends, thanks for joining us today, right here on Let's Talk in English on PTS, where
learning English can be fun. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ice cream lemonade, cold and delicious treats. Popsicles, mango ice, they just can't be beat. Iced tea, banana splits, it is so